Hey, what it do, baby? It's the Demon, and I am back, and I'm going to show you guys how to make a ton of money in Tarkov super easy. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate all my recent subscribers, likes, everybody that views my content. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you guys how to make a ton of money on reserve. Really easy. This basically has no risk to it. You can just keep running this run as much as you want, make as much money as you want. You can make a couple mil in an hour doing this. It's super simple. So I'll show you exactly what I do. But as always, guys, if you guys like the content, if you want to see more walkthroughs, guides, cheats, exploits, different kind of stuff that gives you an edge on the competition in different kinds of multiplayer games like Overwatch, Call of Duty Warzone, and Tarkov, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitch. The link is down below, twitch.tv/officialdemontv. And my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, it's a cash giveaway, that is also in the description with how you can enter. So let's get into the video. I'm gonna show you how to make some money. Alright, so when I want to make money, I go into Tarkov and I buy myself some APB pistols. These are automatic pistols that you can buy from Prapper, and I load them up with PMM ammo 20 round mags. They're on the screen right now. I usually bring 2 extra mags. I try to keep my gamma as open as possible. I just bring Vaseline, or you can bring a painkiller. Try to keep your gamma as open as possible, and then I'll run a WT rig, which can be purchased from Ragman for like 17k, or flea market for cheaper. The reason why is you don't want to have a backpack because you need to be able to take the sewer manhole exit on reserve. I'm going to hop into a raid right now real quick, and I'll walk you through what we're going to do. So this is the best spawn that you can get. Sadly, there's a little bit of lag, but basically we're going to be extracting to the right of us just for a landmark. There's the 2 trucks. We're close to the big dome. If you spawn up at the big dome as well, it's also a pretty good spot. We're going to run over to this building here to the left. I'll put a map on screen too so I can show you this. This is like the starting point of this whole raid. You want to check all these servers. Lots of good tech can spawn here. Graphics cards, Tetrises. You want to keep an eye out for SIG C10s as well. Those sell for 109,000 rubles to a therapist. You want to keep an eye out for those as well. Shitty little helix there. This is a real raid, not an offline raid too, so let's just see if I can do this quickly. See what I find. Basically just follow where I'm going. You want to go up the stairs in that room and then down 2 flights to the very bottom where the cage door is. Check all these servers. Good loot can spawn here. Obviously you can pause and go through the video. I'll go through at the end of the video. Basically I'll go through slowly in an offline raid and show you guys the exact locations of this spot, but throw anything good that you got in your gamma. On this run I'm running a paracord just because that was just the way it went, but you don't have to have a paracord to do this. Little bit of vodka there, you know, vodka is always good. Vodka is worth some money, not amazing money, but you know, it gets you drunk at the end of the day. So we're gonna run outside now. This is where the main loot is and where you're probably gonna find the most action, but the building is the one that the nose of the helicopter is facing in the apartments. I usually head up this sign just because it's a little bit safer than going in the front door. Plus this takes you right to the 3rd floor, which is where you want to go. Watch out for snipers over on that roof where I just aimed at. You want to try to be speedy quick as you do this, because if you ain't first, you're last. And trust me, if you don't get to this room first, it will be looted. So I'm just taking a second to quickly listen, see if there's anybody under me. You should usually pause right about here and just, if you hear wood and it sounds like it's under you and it's not on your floor, they're in this room. So jump out that window, drop down. CPU there. Boom, graphics card, easy. Obviously throw the good shit in your gamma because you're basically a hatchling. I mean, you have a pistol, but yeah, see, like that That guy's a little bitch, a little hatchling. I don't run hatchling runs. I always bring a pistol with me just in case I run into pussies like that. Now, the reason I bring a Wartech rig as well is because things like PSUs and motors that you'll find quite common fit in that 4 slot over there. Obviously, you can bring bigger rigs, but this is the cheapest one with a 4 slot. Yeah, nice little graphics card there. Reload the APB. And make sure you check these computers. These computers actually have a higher rate of spawning graphics cards than the majority of computers in the game, so... Boom, another graphics card. Easy. So, throw that in my gamma. That's like 650k right there already. I could pretty much die right now and I wouldn't give a rat's ass. You can search that bag as well. But alright, I showed you guys what is good that can spawn in the actual room that I'm showing to you. But now I'm going to show you guys like a slower walkthrough of how to get through it. So, here we go from the beginning. You're basically going to start off around here if you get a good spawn. If you don't get a good spawn, you can either run there, but you might be late, but you're better off just looting somewhere else. But if you get a spawn near this manhole, you're pretty much good to go. As you can see, weather tower is to the right of me. Alright, so we're going to check all these. Yada yada yada. Keep an eye out for Tetrises too. They're white and they're hard to spot, but they do spawn here quite often, so. There's also a spawn right there where I just shot. Make sure you check that. That can spawn a SIG C10 really easily. And like I said, easy 109,000 rubles, so. You can go this bottom way if you want, or you can go up top and then drop back down, but it's basically the same thing. This room is highly contested, so just be careful, but there's a lot of loot in here. I'm really tired making this video, by the way, so I'm sorry if I sound like it, or I'm a little bit monotone, you know what I'm saying, but I'm just trying to give you guys the lowdown on how to make some money in Tarkov. Make sure you also check this box. It's got an invisible loot spawn, so it spawns inside the box. I found graphics cards so many times inside that box, and people will just walk past it. The room will be fully looted, and some dumbass doesn't know that that's an invisible box spawn. And yeah, so make sure you check that. And there'll be a graphics card in there, something good, and they just walk right by it. Now we're gonna go to the room. You can either go from the front or you can go through the ramp. I like to take the ramp. Like I said, it takes you right up to 3rd floor. You can do this run in about 8 to 10 minutes. Now if you find some good loot in your gamma and you want to go PMC hunting, you can obviously do that as well. But if you want to just grab all the loot and get out, you can do this in about 8 to 10 minutes. Hop down into this room. Check both those shelves. There's spawns on each of these shelves, so you gotta look out, make sure you look closely. LCDs, lots of tech spawns. Check the computers. This is offline raid, so I don't really care, but make sure you check the computers. Then when you're ready to go, hop out. I wouldn't recommend running across the middle like this, but you want to basically just head back to where you started. If you have time, the raid's kind of dead, you can go down into that hole. There's a rare statue spawn, so you can get like vases and lions and stuff like that. You just gotta crawl in Golem's hole, you know? Then basically you just head to the end and go to the manhole. There's also a scav spawn near this manhole, so watch out for that. Keep that APB on automatic and get ready to spray some pussy boys. And that's basically it. I hope this video helped you out. I hope that you guys can make some money. I know this game gets hard sometimes, but if you're ever in doubt, or if you ever just want to have some fun, you know, you can always just do this run. As always, smash that subscribe button. I love you all and I appreciate all my subs. and check out the giveaway down below. Peace, people.